Okay, hold on. Before you talk. No, okay, because you mentioned the chicken, you remind me of something. Is it true that your God Allah, He sit in the top of chicken?
Okay, wait, let me tell you. Let's stop.
There's a little bit problem here,
We will go to your topic, but you
but I
mentioned the
want
chicken.
to
You mentioned
do
the
it
chicken
right
for
so
me. If you mentioned
you can see.
you mentioned mentioned the chicken. We will go to anything you want. All right. Let us see. Did Allah? I
I
don't sit in a
will
chicken. Do Allah sit in a chicken? No,
sand
no.
it
I'm letting you know.
and
I'm asking you. Do Allah sit on a
spray it
rooster?
again.
Yeah, don't worry. But you chicken guy, yeah?
My friend, you can say whatever you want. Why you don't answer? Do Allah sit in the top of a rooster?
I finish you? Yeah?
But once you finish me, say yes or say no. Say yes or no, and we go from there.
Okay. It's a little bit tricky here.
Yeah, you can finish me as you wish, but no problem. Does Allah sit in? Do Allah sit in a rooster? So. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Is it true? I will go with you. Is it true that your prophet received the chapter of Al-Fatiha? Your prophet received Al-Fatiha when he was doing wudu. This is Al-Fatiha. Listen, you see? You're trying to insult. I'm going with you. No problem. Here you go. This is Asbab al-Nuzul. Your prophet, when he go out to piss and do wudu, he hear a voice coming from the sky saying, "Oh Muhammad," and your prophet, he flee. So you are saying to me, what the finish? You told me already. You insulted me. You insulted me. You told me. So what? So do you agree? So do you agree? Your prophet, he was receiving Quran while he was doing poo. Well, it looked like you're an expert in shit. You want to talk about? Do you want to talk about shit? Be honest. Do you want to talk about shit? Why you keep moving from place to place? You start talking about the chicken. We asked you if Allah is in a rooster. You don't want to answer. Is it true or not? Is it true? Are you a kid? Is it true Allah he said in a rooster?
Listen, somebody he showed me one of your videos. It's wrong. You don't talk about it. You bring little thing, you make into big thing. You bring one thing, you make it's the whole thing. You don't
Okay, is Allah sitting in a rooster? Is Allah sitting in a rooster is a big thing or a small thing?
It's a big thing, yeah. Big thing.
Okay, so why is it in the rooster?
Okay, but you gonna let me finish you?
Oh, no. Okay, why Allah sitting in a rooster?
I don't know.
Why you don't know? I thought you are the one who can expose me. So now, okay, so guys, he agreed. So I agree. He agreed that Allah he sits in a rooster, correct? Okay, but what kind of God? What kind of God he sits in a rooster? So why you call me chicken? Simply chicken guy. Like it turned to be your God is the chicken God. He is the one who's in the chicken. I'm not sitting in a chicken. Yeah, but you, according to you, you agree that Allah is in the chicken. According to you, okay, do Allah sit on the throne? Listen, do Allah sit on the throne or he? Listen. You are cursing me on YouTube every day? You know what? So listen, so Allah he is sitting on the throne or sitting in the chicken? Oh, everywhere he is sitting in my lap? Will you call me chicken before even you call me? You said, okay. You said to me, you are a mouse. Is that correct?
You're a man or a mouse?
Okay. Let us see who is the mouse. Why you're a prophet here on a way? Each time he hear a voice coming from in the dark. Is he a mouse or he's a man? This is not the question. He is a mouse who run away scared because somebody called him Muhammad, or he's a man. He stands, he say, "Who's there?"
Yeah.
What? Yeah. As you see, this is you. This is your book. What do you mean you don't talk? Okay, but he's running away. He's running away. The guy did not do anything. The guy, he just said, "Oh Muhammad." He didn't say, "I want to kill you. I want to, you know." What he's busy is that night. He's doing something. Here, it's in the front of you. I have the reference. You're watching YouTube, so you can see.
Okay, you say to everyone, bring something and we can play. Can I bring something?
You did already. Why you change topic?
Can I bring something? You scared?
So until now, you did not bring anything. You did not bring anything. Sure, you're scared. I'm letting you know why you're a prophet. Why you're a prophet? Run away for saying, "Oh Muhammad." I'm not talking over you. You are the one who mentioned the mouse. You are the one who mentioned the chicken. So live with that.
Let me tell you now, yeah? Let me tell you now, yeah? Let's talk about one surah, yeah?
You want to talk about one surah. But do you promise me you won't change topic in the speed of light?
What? I won't change topic, I promise.
Okay, what is the surah? Go ahead.
Surah 931,
931. Okay, tell me about it.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna tell you. Okay? I watched one. Yeah.
Ah. I'm not talking. I just say, come on, don't. You are just for now. Okay. All right, okay.
They have taken their rabbis and their ones as God,
Uh-huh.
like Allah and the Messiah,
Uh-huh.
the son of Maryam, and they were not commanded except they worship one God, and there is no God except Him, glory to be Him. From these people, they take, this comes to it, yeah, they take the rabbis and all of Allah and the Messiah, saying, you see, Allah and the Messiah are just saying, we need Jesus is God, yeah? This is what you say.
Exactly.
But you're doing one thing, what you're saying? You're missing, brother, you're missing from before 9:30, you say, the Jews say, Ezra is son of Allah, and Christians say Messiah son of Allah. And their statement now, they didn't say, they're saying, who disbelieve, may Allah destroy them. How they do this? How are they to do this? So the verse afterwards is saying, it's talking about the Jews. It's not talking about the Christians. It's talking about the Jews. You're missing this one. You're missing this one. You see?
Okay. Are you done?
Missing this one.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Don't tell me now I'm interrupting you. So guys, he's not talking about the Jew, he's talking about not talking about the Christian, talking about the Jew. You miss it. But isn't it here it says that they took their monks and rabbi, listen carefully, they took their monks and rabbi as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. Okay. Who is the Jews? They do believe in the Messiah who came to them at that time, or they don't? No, they don't.
No, they don't. I know they don't.
But here it says they took the Messiah. They took the Messiah. So the Jews, if you are saying to me he's talking only to the Jews, as you say, everybody heard you, then why they are saying they took the Messiah? Secondly, if you go to Quran.com, instead, exactly, guys, be my witness. He just said, instead of Allah and the Messiah, correct?
The Messiah, they say that for the Christians. So they're saying they took this one.
No problem. No. You say this is not. You say this is not for the Jews. You forgot. You say this is not for the Christian. Listen, you see now you switch. You say this is not for the Christian. You say this is for the Jews only. You said that, and now you are adding the Christian because after I corrected you, correct? Okay. So, okay, translate for me again. From zero.
They're taking their rabbis and their monks. Now, listen.
No, continue. They take their monks and rabbi.
Lord. Besides Allah and the Messiah, son of Maryam.
Beside or instead? Beside or instead?
Beside, yeah, instead.
No.
Beside, yeah, instead.
Instead, not beside.
They have taken their rabbis and monks as lords besides Allah and Messiah.
No. It says min duni. Do you speak Arabic?
Instead.
Instead, not beside. Beside is different from instead. Beside means with them, but instead it means without them. So hold on. So
I don't deny this one. I don't deny this one.
okay.
What you're failing to do
Uh-huh.
is just what they're talking about the Jew. The Jew they don't look at Allah and the Messiah. They don't look. They're looking at the rabbi.
Okay, my friend, but you just said okay, no problem. Okay, guys, it's about the Jews only. But look what you just did. Look what you just did. Allah is telling them you are wrong. You took your monk and your rabbis as God instead of Allah and the Messiah.
Yes.
Yes, so they should take the Messiah as God.
No, it's saying what they done. It's saying that.
No. It says instead. You agreed. Everybody heard you. You are the one who agreed. It says instead. When you say instead, listen.
Listen. The Jew are taking the rabbi and the monk instead of Allah and the Messiah.
Exactly. So instead of who? So what is the correct? What is the correct thing?
The Messiah is for the Christian. He said before, read it.
No problem. But you are the one who said this is for the Jews.
For the Jews.
Okay, but it doesn't matter really, even if they are Hindu, he is saying that they took their monks and rabbis as God instead of who? Instead of Allah and the Messiah, which means they should worship Allah and the Messiah.
Oh, this is why you're confused. Now you're confused.
No, you are the one who agree that it says instead. When you say to me, those people are wrong because they took their monks and rabbis as God, instead, that means the correct worship is to worship Allah and the Messiah.
Well, this is how I know you're confused because in before, if you read all together, go on, read everything. Start 9:30.
Okay, are you saying to me the Arabic here is wrong? So when Allah, he said, no, you see, you are saying to me in English because the English translation is different from your translation.
No. I'm saying translate in Arabic into English.
You did, I agree with you, you did good. I like it. I love it, yeah. So everybody heard you saying, instead of Allah and the Messiah, instead of who? Instead of Allah and the Messiah. So the correct worship is to worship Allah and to worship the Messiah. Doesn't matter who is the one he's talking to. They are the Hindu, they are the Buddhist, they are the Jew, they are the Christian, but they did wrong. They took their monks and rabbis as gods instead of the Messiah. And let me ask you, okay, let me ask you, if there's one Jew worship their monk and rabbi, if there's one Jew worship his monk and his rabbi, who? The verse saying, I'm asking you, you are the expert. If there's one Jew, he took his monk and rabbi as God. What's wrong with you? I'm asking you about the verse Quran now. I'm asking you about the Quran. The Quran says that those Jews and the Christian, and the translation says Jew and Christian, they took. No. Ezra is not a monk. See, this is a different story. The son of Allah. I'm asking, no. I'm not asking about the Jew. I'm asking about the Quran. Listen carefully. So, they say, the Quran says, they took their rabbis and their monks. If there's a single Jew, believe that the monk is God. So, okay, what's the answer? So, if there's one Jew, believe in monk or rabbi is God. Okay, I will explain to you what the Muslim scholars they say. They say because they follow the command of the monks and the rabbis, and by doing that, they are following them, not following the Messiah and Allah. Do you agree?
So, instead of agreeing, I will tell you this. Yes, it says there. This is what the Jews are doing. They are not following the other two different ones. They're following that one.
They're following which one?
They're following Ezra.
They're following the monks and the rabbis. Focus with me in the verse.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, Hijrah is not a monk. There's nothing, there's no Hijrah, by the way.
Saying what the Jews do.
Okay.
Saying what the Jews.
Okay, hold on. So the one who do
You telling
follow,
me the Jews don't do this one?
okay, hold on. So the one who don't follow the command of God, he is mushrik, to agree. The one who follow the command of a man, he is a mushrik.
Yes.
But this is what you Muslim did. Why are you so quiet? This is what you Muslim did. No, you heard me. You agreed that the one who follow the command of man, instead of God,
What command of man? What command of man?
everything in Islam is the command of man. No. Here we go. The monks, they can say it's from God. So, but you should. The Quran said you should take. The Quran said you should take your command only from God, not from monks or rabbis.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you take the command from a man, and you agree with me, I said to you, is the one who committing shirk is the one who take the command from a man instead of God? You said yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you Muslims, you take all your command from Muhammad, even if they are contradicting the Quran.
All we take from is from God.
How it's from God? If it's given to Muhammad, it should be in the Quran. Okay, hold on. Did Allah give Muhammad orders beside the Quran? Not in the Quran? Okay, no problem. Then show me where in the Quran it says mut'a is haram.
Are you changing subject, brother?
I'm not. This is the subject. Did you follow Muhammad or you follow Allah? You see, they are the one who, the Quran.
Teaching is given to Muhammad.
What given to Muhammad?
Teaching in the, what do you mean? The Quran teaching.
Okay, the Quran given to Muhammad, the Quran chapter 4 verse 24 says you can do mut'a. The hadith says don't do mut'a. So which one you follow? You follow Muhammad. So you are the one in the verse perfectly matched. You are mushrikeen. You follow the command of a man instead of the command of the God of Islam.
What this mean? What this mean? What this mean? This doesn't destroy Islam. This doesn't destroy Islam. This destroy me. It doesn't destroy Islam. You destroy me, yeah? This doesn't destroy Islam.
Destroy me?
How does it destroy Islam? How does it destroy Islam?
So what are you saying I destroy you? What does that mean? I'm talking about Islam. I don't even know. What does that have to do with my topic? He's not my topic. My friend, so you are saying to me, okay, you are saying to me that I destroyed you by what I showed you. But I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the Quran. Does the Quran say, you do mut'a? You say, yes or no?
Why are you changing something? Why can't
We
you
are not, because if you are, because how I am a coward. You just said I destroy you, and I am the coward. Who is the coward? So listen. When the No, I'm not destroying Allah, because you cannot destroy something that doesn't exist. So let's make it clear. I'm destroying all the teaching of the Quran. Listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. So, if Allah, He said in the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24, you do mut'a, you said to me, the command we received from Prophet Muhammad is from Allah. I said to you, where we can find the command of Allah to Muhammad? You said only the Quran. Okay. Chapter 4, verse 24 says mut'a. Show me the command Muhammad received from Allah. In the Quran says don't do mut'a. This is supposed to mean, this is supposed to mean that you don't follow the command of Allah. So the verse you gave me in chapter 9, verse number 30 and 31 confirms that those who take the command of a man instead of the command of God. So you take Muhammad as God instead of Allah. So Allah, He says something, Muhammad say, oppose Allah say. What the Muslim they took what Muhammad say over what Allah say. So the verse in the Quran chapter 9, and you are the one who quoted, is about you Muslims, for you are mushrikeen, taking your prophet as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. What you are right? Are you leave Islam now? Did you leave Islam?
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
You know, I know you're a smart person, you understand, but I'm saying, you just said to me you are right. So you
I
have
see
to,
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but you have to also understand that everything is passed from in the book and everything to Muhammad. When we hear these things, everything we're gonna have to go with. You know, we have to go with.
no, you see, no problem, go with, no problem. How you go with a man against what God said? The verse, and you agree with me from the beginning, and you understand what I'm saying, and you have no problem with it, that if of Allah, so who's your God?
I see the brother. But this man is very perfect. You have to understand.
Are you saying to me Allah is perfect?
Both,
Allah not perfect.
why not?
Allah.
You don't think so?
My God.
God.
My God, not your God. Your God is a victim. You're making people look at this.
Say God.
If you take your mom's and rabbi, they are Muslim. Mm-hmm. There's no way, you know. Stay single, you know. No. Okay, I will tell you. Yeah, but Allah making a mistake here. Allah is saying, if you listen to Muhammad, so are you going to read the verse in the Quran and mistake? This verse is a mistake, because if you take what Muhammad said and against what Allah said, that means there's a contradiction, and you are not following Allah. So, which one you take? You take Muhammad. So, did Allah make a mistake by saying the verse because the verse exposed Muhammad?
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
So now we have what? We have thought.
You know, I like the fact that you changed the thing. I respect that you have something there to talk about. But you didn't really give me much about the thing from before. You used the video, you talk about. But
Okay.
you put this one verse, I want you to just clarify completely why.
My friend, you are the one who said that it means it is,
Forget what I said, forget what I said.
it is, no, I will use it, why not? I mean, you throw at me some blocks. Few minutes ago I was chicken, I was a mouse, I was potato. Okay,
Sorry, chicken and mouse, chicken and mouse.
oh, okay, sorry.
I say you're fishing.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, that's better, okay. So, you said instead of the Messiah and Allah, so you just admitted that the Messiah is God, which means
No,
now.
it doesn't mean it. It doesn't mean that. Think about it. Messiah, not Messiah is,
No, okay. Instead,
chicken and
okay, you okay, said, okay, hold on, okay. Uh,
fish today. You can have fish.
Okay, but we are talking here about worshipping God. They took it as God. So now the God is the Messiah and Allah. Read your Quran, my friend. You are the one who translates and you speak Arabic. It says here, they took their monks, اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا. أربابا mean what? Gods, correct? Instead of Allah and the Messiah. That means that the true gods are Allah and the Messiah.
This is again.
My friend, my friend.
Even if everything is wrong, just one day you make a mistake. I promise you make a mistake. What they're talking about here, you read correct. They're talking directly about Jews, not
My friend, it doesn't matter. Let us say they are talking about the Hindu. You know, you start with the Jew. Let us say they are talking about the Hindu. Let us say they talk about the Republican or Democrat. So they took their monks and rabbi as gods. No, they took their monks and their rabbis and monks as gods, correct? Okay. Instead, so who is the true God? Allah and the Messiah. They took the
you keep forgetting important that the Jews say as well as some of Allah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is your translation. They took their monks and rabbis as gods instead of Allah and the Messiah. That means the true God. We are not talking about food. You see, you mentioned chicken and etc. Okay, no problem. But this is here about God. They took their monks and rabbis as gods instead. So who is the true God? Allah and the Messiah.
If I tell you taking lamb and potato instead of chicken and fish.
Okay, that means. All right, no problem. No, we are not saying the same thing. We are not saying the same thing. We are saying there are two gods. Okay, hold on. When you say instead of the Messiah, are we quoting two names or one name?
Two names.
Are they two persons?
Yes, because we before.
Okay, so they took their monks and their rabbis as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. They are not the same. They are not the same. Listen, they are not the same. They are exactly, but they are gods.
They're not the same.
It just
Before the Christians say the Messiah, they were referring to the Messiah, the Christians who say the Messiah.
you see this verse here. It doesn't say this verse is not about the Son of Allah. Listen.
Guys, when you read the verse to everyone, everyone gets it. You have your Quran, you take it. The Jews say, yes, the Son of Allah, and the Christians say Messiah, the Son of Allah. That's the saying, that's what they're now. They repeat the saying of those who disbelieve Allah. Now the verse
No problem. They took the monks and the rabbi instead of Allah and the Messiah. Okay, listen. I will take the word Allah off for a second. Just for a second. Okay. So they took their monk and the rabbi as God instead of the Messiah. Translate for me now.
Okay, yeah, no, we can finish it now. Finish this one.
No problem. I'm saying translate for me. I took the word Allah off. Just for a second. They took here اتخذوا أحبارهم. They took their instead of the Messiah. They took rabbis and monks as God instead of the Messiah. The Messiah.
How do you know that the rabbi, the monk, for them is the true one?
The Quran is correcting them. The Quran is correcting them, saying you took your monk and rabbi as God instead. This is the correction. Instead. So instead of Allah and the Messiah, and they command to all. Listen, listen. They commanded not but to worship one God. So instead of Allah and the Messiah, which is one God, because they are commanded to worship one God. So here, the only solution for this, here the Arabic of Muhammad is stupid, and he made a big mistake, and you have to out of your Muslims. I cook Muslims every day. Sometimes I smoke them, sometimes I fry them, sometimes they them. So listen, so now, the problem we have right now, and you agree to me that you Muslims are kuffar and you are pagan because you take the command over the command of
Yeah, but again, in this bit, it say the Jews take him on and the poor, yeah? The Jews, they take Ezra off.
no problem, no problem, no problem. Why you are saying big one, don't pick up Allah? You see, you just say instead of Allah and the Messiah, so you have exactly. But this is mean they have to listen to Allah and the Messiah, correct? They have to listen to Allah and the Messiah, not to the mountain rabbi. So why it says instead of Allah and the Messiah, then what's the point? What they are doing, exactly what they are doing, they are taking the command, which they should not do, they are taking it from the monk and the rabbi, but the truth is, you should take it from Allah and the Messiah.
Go drink your alcohol, yeah? You think it's wrong.
Okay, let's talk about, are we changing topic now?
You drink alcohol, yeah? I don't drink alcohol. Drink alcohol is not bad.
Yeah.
It's getting intoxicated.
But
Drink alcohol, even if you're drinking the fruit of the but intoxication is bad. But what you do is you're mixing things with alcohol is bad. I see what you're doing. Everybody
is the alcohol from the act of shaitan or the act of Allah?
divine thing.
Really? So why the Quran says this is from the work of shaitan? It's true. My friend, no. Read with me. Read. No. You see? Where it says if you are getting drunk nowhere, somewhere on the right, is from the there's nowhere it says if you get drunk versus in the first translation. So let me repeat again the question. Is the wine, which is the khamr, is it from the act of shaitan or from the act of Allah? listen. This is not what the verse saying. No, this is what the verse saying. The verse, okay. الرجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه. All those things الشيطان مدرك. So we'll read the other one here. The other one is the opposite. Yes. Here we go. Chapter 16, verse number 67. It says, "تتخذون منه." You know what sakara means? Drunk.
Yeah, drunk.
The other verse saying that wine is from the work of shaitan. Here is saying being drunk is from the act of Allah. You told me the opposite. You told me if you are drunk, you told me the opposite. You told me you told me from the work of shaitan. Wine is from the beautiful work of Allah. You said that. Everybody heard you. It's recorded. It turned to be the opposite. What, yeah. Are you out of Islam or not yet? No, remember, I am the mouse, the chicken, you know, this is your text to me, like, if you are a man or a mouse, you are not answering me, take my call, chicken, yeah. Well, I'm happy to have you, my friend, but I will be more in trouble if I Well, my friend, no. What you did is a shameful thing. Don't call me again. I don't believe you. Disgusting. You wasted my time, if this is true. Shameful person. It is true. Either you are a Muslim, and we got you busted. There's other guy is calling me mouse and chicken. Yeah, I think he is I don't know. I don't know what he is, but this is, if you are really a Christian, what you did is very shameful, disgusting. And if you are not as Syrian as you claim, you just try to cover up Christianity. Anyway. Let's see this person. May I ask a question? You can text me, you can ask in the chat. Do we have any Muslim? Yeah, most likely maybe he's a Muslim. He, it was... you never know. But this is not a behavior of a Christian. I mean, how dare you to waste our time being stupid? You're not being funny. You're just being a kid. Stupid kid. If you you have a question, ask me in the chat, not in the sky. Okay, let's see this guy. Hello? Yes, my friend. You are a Muslim?
Yes, of course.
All right. You are calling me chicken too.
Yes,
Can you say the Shahada?
of course I can say this.
All right. What is the Shahada? Tell me the Shahada. Yeah.
I know what Shahada is.
Okay, tell me the Shahada. You know the Shahada. Tell me the Shahada.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
What is that mean? Translate.
Why? You don't understand what I said?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. I'm learning from you.
You make me speak Arabic, so you must know that.
Okay, can we find what you just said to me, that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger in the Quran?
Maybe not in the Quran, but in the Hadith.
All right. So the major belief in Islam is not even in the Quran.
No, I don't know if it's made in the creator of.
No, but if you say Shahada, you are a Muslim, correct?
Yes.
Okay, this is a major belief. So the major belief in Islam is not and cannot be found in the Quran. Why?
It is just a confession to believe in your heart. You don't
Okay.
have to.
So Allah did not tell Muhammad to make this confession to the Muslims, or the Muslims to say that confession to the Muslims. Muhammad, he fabricated this thing. He put his name next to the name of Allah.
It is a teaching of the Prophet in the lifetime of the Prophet. If the people want to be a Muslim,
No problem. He put his name next to the name of Allah, doing shirk.
they just confess.
Okay, let me ask you. When you witness, do Allah witness to Muhammad that he's a prophet, or Muhammad witness to Allah that he's God? The word Shahada is about witnessing, correct?
Yeah, but it is just witnessing.
No problem. When, did Allah
If you go to marry your wife, you just confess by the priest or by your man that it's your wife. You say yes.
This is not my question. Did Allah,
But it is not.
did Allah witness to Shahada?
Allah put Shahada.
Yeah.
I don't understand your question.
Well, to be a Muslim, you have to witness to Allah and Muhammad, correct?
I asked you on a side I have a question for you.
No problem, but we will go on. We will go to this one. We will go to your question, no problem. So, did Allah take Shahada like you? Did Allah like you? Did he take Shahada to the Prophet? So there's no way he will take Shahada, right? So why the Quran says Shahid Allah? Allah took Shahada. Chapter 3, verse number 18. Allah witnessing to Allah. You said to me, no, why Allah when I know that he is Allah, he is God? no problem, my friend. You are a Muslim. So Allah, He said, La ilaha illa hu. Who's talking Allah? So Allah saying, there is no God but He. Okay, so God's not talking about Himself, right? No. No. Hmm. Exactly, me. Allah here is saying, hold on, see, Allah be a witness. Who is talking? Allah. So the verse is so clear, even the word Allah is there. Allah be a witness, essentially. La ilaha illa hu, there is no God but He. He who? He who? Who?
There is no Allah but only He.
He who?
He, Allah.
Okay. Have you ever heard of somebody saying, you know, you just quote from me from the Bible saying, God, He said, only me, correct?
If you can, I don't know if I...
Okay. No, you said me, I heard you. So Allah, if Allah is going to say, there's no God but me, He should not say, there's no God but He.
I heard you, but I don't know if I agree with you. How it is in the Bible.
It doesn't matter. So God, I am your God. I am your God. The Bible says many times, I am your God. I am who I am. So here Allah is taking Shahada, witnessing that there's other God. He is the Ilah. Allah is He is Allah. The God of Islam is La. So Allah, God La, bears witness that there's La Ilah, there's no God, save He who, the Muslim, they will say to you, oh, He's talking about Himself. That's impossible, because if He's talking about Himself, He will say, save me.
Yeah, listen, it is also in Arabic. Arabic
I'm reading Arabic, my friend. I don't care for the, I'm an Arab. Okay, I know what semantic language is, but this is not the question. You're trying to change, like, let's get some glue. It's semantic now. It is Arabic. It is, okay, we know it's Arabic. شهد الله أن لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولي العلم قائمون بالقسط. Allah, He made Himself equal to those lists. Not only that, look what happened now. Allah, there is no God but He. Who do not know? You will find it out. And the angels, and those who have knowledge, and those who maintain the justice. La ilaha illa hu. All of them, they worship on God. His name is Allah. So, who is this God? Allah and the angels and the believers.
what is the word in Aramaic
My friend, don't go to Aramaic, and who care about now this? Let us say you want to talk about the name of God? Eel. The H at the end is just a sound. Ilah, eel. This is the same word used in Hebrew. Eel like Ezrael, Mikael, Gabriel. And actually even those names prove Islam to be false. You Muslim, you took the name from the Gospel, from the Aramaic. You do not know what they mean. If I ask you right now what Gabriel mean, you do not know. Correct? I'm not asking about the Aramaic. You forgot what you do. You are like my grandfather. You remember everything except the second I asked him about money. So listen, when Allah, He said, Allah, He bear witness that there is no God but He, and the following, He and the angels, and those who have knowledge, and those who maintain the justice, they say there is no God but He. That is stupid. If Allah is talking about Himself, He should say, I. And let me ask you now to make it simple.
Because it is in your nice language, because it's in the Bible, I don't understand you.
I'm not talking about the Bible at all. I'm asking you how Allah How Allah he say?
I am, so you think, oh, it is not in the Quran because in the Quran it's
No. This is nothing. No, because you mentioned to me what God he say, and said to you, I am. So here I'm asking you to focus on me. Don't be nervous. So if Allah is witnessing, He witnessed to whom?
to himself.
His what?
He witnessed to himself.
Well, Allah is a crazy guy. He's talking to himself, witness to himself.
He's not crazy, he's a great creator and God.
Okay, so Allah witnessed to himself. You said that to me? Okay. And when Allah he witnessed to Allah, what happened?
He only can witness to himself because why he would witness to me or to someone else?
I thought, you see, when you say witness, witness means the authority. So I witness in the front of the judge. I witness in the front of somebody like higher. Huh?
He is the judge.
So how the judge witness to the judge?
Someone else. He is the judge.
Why the judge witness to the judge?
Because he is the judge.
Well, if we agree he is the judge, you do not need to do witnesses. The witnesses is those who are down the stage. The one in the stage is the one who judge. The witnesses, those who witness is the one who entered the command of the law. So you are not a witness, you are the judge himself.
I want to be a Christian, but can you,
I don't want you to be Christian, I want you to stay a black stone kisser. Why I change the topic?
why not?
No, because I don't want you to be Christian. If you become a Christian, I will laugh at who?
But who are you?
No problem. You see, I can tell that you are not serious. That's why I have to take what you say, not serious. You do not know your book. You do not know your book. You are embarrassed with your book, so you are trying to change the topic. That's all.
I don't want to say,
No, you are trying to change the topic. And now let us continue. It says here that truly the religion of Allah is Islam. Do you agree with that? Allah, he said, truly the religion of Allah, only for Allah is Islam. Is that correct? Okay, so how he called us a Christian and he claimed, and the Jews, and then he claimed that Jews and Christians will go to heaven. If the religion for Allah is only Islam, why we are called the Christians?
okay, is that a question or not?
Oh, it sounds like, it's not a question, it sounds like an answer. So let me repeat again. If the religion of Allah is Islam, and those who follow Jesus are Muslims, so why the Quran is confused? One time he said the religion of Allah is only Islam, and then he say, and those, the Christians and the Jews. So, is the Christian and the Jews are Muslims or not?
Are you going to let me answer the question?
Go ahead.
Okay. We believe that the Muslims believe that Islam begins from Adam.
Mhm.
From the beginning, Islam means submitting, your will to the Creator. And that is the reason that all the prophets and all the from Adam till Prophet Muhammad are Muslims because we are submitting and our will to the Creator. And if we are calling us Muslims or the Jews, Moses was also a Muslim, and Jesus was also a Muslim, Adam was also a Muslim, David, Jacob, Noah, so every prophet was a Muslim. Why? Not because they are calling Muslim, no. Because Muslim, Islam means you are submitting your will, not your.
No, hold on. You see, you spoke for 5 minutes, you did not even touch my question. Listen carefully. If the religion of Allah is only Islam, which means Allah don't accept any religion except Islam, correct?
Islam means submitting your will.
Doesn't matter. I'm not asking about the meaning now. And by the way, submitting is not true. Submitting is false. It means surrender. Islam?
Almost the same.
No. Surrender is different from submit. Submit is something you do willingly. Surrender, you are forced to. Now let's go to the topic. Listen carefully to my question. If the religion for Allah, and Allah accepts only Islam, He don't accept any other religion, correct?
So surrendering your work to your
Listen to my question, my friend. You are not listening. Do Allah accept any other religion for anyone to go to heaven except Islam?
Yes. So if you are living in the time of Prophet Isa alayhi salam, you're a Muslim. If you live in the time of Musa alayhi salam, Moses alayhi salam,
All right.
and you follow
Hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So the one who follow Isa is a Muslim, correct?
Yes.
All right. What?
A Muslim means not a Muslim like how do you say that? Like Muslim, the word Muslim means
No problem. The name of the religion is what? Is Islam, correct?
Yes.
And do Allah accept any religion except the name of the religion of Islam?
If you follow the Prophet Muhammad, the Quran, then the Prophet, the identity and hadith of the Prophet,
Okay.
follow.
Okay. But if everybody who follows the Prophet is a Muslim, why Allah He called the Jews Jews and why He called the Christians?
Because the Jews, yes, were on the following of Abraham, and the Christians are the followers of Isa alayhi salam, the Messiah.
But I thought the one who follow the prophets are Muslims, so we should call them Muslims.
Moses. Yes? It is not Muslim like all Muslim time of the Prophet Muhammad. No. Muslim means you. If I lived 10,000 years ago and I surrendered my will to my Creator, I am a Muslim.
Okay, so is the Christians, let's make it simple, is the Christians Muslims or not?
Yes, sir. Listen, if you live in the time of Noah, if you live in the time of Noah,
Yeah.
what is the only way to go to heaven? Did Jesus live in the time of Noah? No.
No, he was before Noah. Well, yeah, because if you go and read the Old Testament, if you go to Genesis 5, you will see the names of... I'm reading Arabic, my friend. I don't care for the, I'm an Arab. Okay, I know what semantic language is, but this is not the question. You're trying to change, like, let's fix it, get some glue. It's semantic now, it is Arabic, okay, we know it's Arabic. شهد الله أن لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما بالقسط. Allah, He made Himself equal to those lists. Not only that, look at what happened now. Allah, He witnessed that there is no God but He who we do not know. We will find later. And the angels, and those who have knowledge, and those who maintain the justice. La ilaha illahu. All of them, they worship one God. His name is Allah. So, who is this God? Allah and the angels and the believers.
What is the word in Aramaic to
my friend, don't go to Aramaic and who care about now this. Let us say you want to talk about the name of God. Eel. The H at the end is just a sound. Ilah, eel. This is the same word used in Hebrew. Eel like Ezra, Mikael, Gabriel. And actually even those names prove Islam to be false. You almost think you took the name from the gospel, from the Aramaic. You do not know what they mean. If I ask you right now, what Gabriel mean, you do not know. Correct? I'm not. It's you who's asking me about the Aramaic. You forgot what you do. You're like my grandfather. You remember everything except the second I asked him about money. So listen. When Allah, He said, Allah, He bear witness that there is no God, but He and the following, He and the angels, and those who have knowledge, and those who maintain the justice, they say there is no God but He. That is stupid. If Allah is talking about Himself, He should say, I. Now let me ask you now to make it simple. I'm not talking about the Rabbi Noah, I'm asking you. How Allah He say, no, this is not, because you mentioned to me what God is saying, I said to you, I am. So here I'm asking you, let's focus on you, don't believe this. So if Allah is witnessing, He witnessed to whom? It's His what? Allah is a crazy guy, He's talking to Himself, witness to Himself. Okay, so Allah witnessed to Himself. You said that to me? Okay, and when Allah He witnessed to Allah, what happened? I thought, you see, when you say witness means the authority. So I witness in front of the judge, I witness in front of somebody higher, huh? So how the judge witness to the judge? Why the judge witness to the judge? So if you agree he is the judge, you do not need to do witnesses. The witnesses is those who are down the stage. The one in the stage is the one who judge the witnesses. Those who witness is the one who under the command of the law. So you are not a witness, you are the judge himself. I don't want you to be Christian, I want you to stay a black stone kisser where I change the prophet. No, because I don't want you to be Christian. If you become a Christian, I will laugh at you. No problem. You see, I can tell that you are not serious. That's why I have to take what you're saying not serious. You do not know your book. You are embarrassed with your book, so you are trying to change the topic, that's all. No, you are trying to change the topic, and now let us continue. It says here that truly the religion of Allah is Islam. Do you agree with that? Allah, He says, truly the religion of Allah, only for Allah is Islam. Is that correct? Okay, so how He called us a Christians, and He claimed, and the Jews, and then He claimed that Jews and Christians will go to heaven. If the religion for Allah is only Islam, why we are called the Christians? Well, it sounds like it's not a question, it sounds like an answer. So let me repeat again. If the religion of Allah is Islam, and those who follow Jesus are Muslims, so why the Quran is confused? One time He said the religion of Allah is only Islam, and then He said, and those, the Christians and the Jews. So, is the Christian and the Jews are Muslims or not? Go ahead. Okay. No, no, hold on. You see, you spoke for 5 minutes. You did not even touch my question. Listen carefully. If the religion of Allah is only Islam, which means Allah don't accept any religion except Islam, correct? No, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I'm not asking about the mean now. And by the way, submitting is not true. Submitting is false. It means surrender. Islam? No, no. Surrender is different from submit. Submit is something you do willingly. Surrender, you are forced to. Now let's go to the topic. Listen carefully to my question. If the religion for Allah, and Allah accepts only Islam, He don't accept any other religion, correct?
So surrendering your will to the Creator.
Listen to my question, my friend. You are not listening. Do Allah accept any other religion for anyone to go to heaven except Islam?
Yes. So if you are living in the time of Prophet Isa alayhi salam, you are Muslim. If you live in the time of Musa alayhi salam, Moses alayhi salam,
All right.
and you follow Moses, you are a Muslim. What we do, you follow the teachings.
You touch your microphone. I lost you. Your voice is not good now. Okay.
Because
Okay. Speak now.
really,
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
because if the Prophet Muhammad was, let's say, and Christian, if his life, all his life, following the Torah and the Injil,
Hmm.
and he died, because he followed
All right. So if a person in the time of Muhammad, he followed the Torah and the Injil, he goes to heaven. Do you agree? All right. That means the Torah and the Injil never been corrupted, and they all exist in the time of Muhammad, correct? What do you mean now? You just say if somebody in the time of Muhammad, he followed the Torah and the Injil, he goes to heaven. So, okay. Look what happened now. Look what happened. You got your proper busted. Because you say you don't think that those books all exist in the time of your prophet, but your prophet, he said, promising the Christians and the Jews in his time, not before, they are going to go to heaven. Not only that, he promised the Sabians, read carefully, chapter 2, verse number 62. It says, those who believe in the Quran, number one, and those who follow the Jewish scriptures, number two, and the Christians, and the Sabians, and whoever believes in Allah and the last day and work righteousness, he will go to heaven. Okay, so the Quran says in the time of Muhammad, whoever follow the Jewish scriptures,
but you as Muslim, yes,
uh,
as a Muslim, I need to believe, yeah, that I need to believe that Allah gave both the Torah and Allah
I'm not talking about you now. Listen, the Quran mentioned those who believe in the Quran, those are the Muslims. Those who believe in the Jewish scriptures, those are the Jews. And those who believe in the Christian scriptures, those are Christians. And those who are Sabian is the one who worships stars, which proves that Muhammad is a fraud, because Sabian have nothing to do with the book of God. They don't even believe in such a God. So Muhammad, he would be with us. But anyway, so those who believe in the Jewish scriptures and the Christians in the time of Muhammad, and the Muslims, and whoever believes in the judgment day is going to go to heaven. So the Christian scriptures is approved in the Quran, and the Christians and the Jews are following those scriptures, so they can go to the Quran. But look what happened. I asked you before, is the only religion for Allah except is Islam? You said yes. Okay. Those who follow the Quran or the Muslims. Okay, you know what? I will make it simple. You said to me Moses was a Muslim. Okay. All right. Wonderful. 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 But I'm sure you heard that the Christians believe in original sin, correct? Okay. And the original sin is because of Adam, we are out of heaven, correct? Okay. Do Muslims believe in original sin like the Christian, or he's a Muslim who don't believe in it? No. Focus with me. You believe in that too. It's not a question. I'm asking you about the original sin. I said to you, the Christian believe the original sin. You said yes. I said the original sin in Christianity, that because of Adam we are out of heaven and we commit sin too. You said yes, correct? No? Okay. Not because of that. So Musa as a Muslim, he will never believe in that. You said to me no. You said to me no, wrong. Not because of Adam out of heaven. Guess what? Guess what? Mm-hmm. Ah, it's a destiny. Okay. Mm. Okay.
Do you think that Allah created Adam and you don't know that he's going to eat from his property?
Mm.
What do you think? Allah is all knowledgeable
Okay.
and everything. So he knows also, if he wanted a creation that don't contain fault, he would create a creation.
Let's go step by step. You mentioned the word qadar means fate. So did Allah decide for Adam to eat from the tree, which means it's not the sin of Adam? No, okay. Just give me the answer. Give me the answer, I can explain it. Give me the answer, I can explain it. Did Allah decide the fate of Adam so he will eat from the tree? Either you say yes or you say no. Because it's about fate. You are the one who mentioned to me to what qadar. What qadar mean? It's a destiny.
I must explain it because Allah has a foreknowledge.
I'm not talking about the knowledge. I'm not talking about the knowledge of Allah. I'm talking about al-qadar. Al-qadar has nothing to do with the knowledge. Al-qadar is, are you sure you're a Muslim? Are you sure you're a Muslim? Are you sure you're a Muslim? Okay. Al-qadar is not about knowledge. The qadar is about Allah. He made a fate. He decided before He created you your fate, correct?
I know that if something happens, bad or good, people always say it is part of Allah. So this is what Allah has done. So
What?
what I want to say is Allah created Adam and He knew, and He created him with a free will, and He knows He can go left or right.
Okay. Okay. So simple. You answer me. Thank you. So guys, Allah,
next.
He gave Adam a free will.
Next is the
And
miracle.
Moses, he don't believe that because of Adam. Hold on. And Moses, he don't believe that because of Adam we're out of heaven because he's a Muslim, correct?
I don't know. Do you show something on the?
I did not show anything. No, don't worry. You're fine. You're still safe. It's okay. So I'm asking you. You said that already. I mean, don't be afraid. It's okay. So Moses, he don't believe. You said, everybody heard you. Moses don't believe that we are out of heaven because of Adam's sin. You said that. So why he believe in that? Why he believe in that?
Now it's fake, but we need to spray with the miracle.
you get you sarcastic. Because you said to me, you just said to me, hold on. You said to me, hold on. Hold on. You said Allah, He gave Adam a free will. And you said that Moses, don't believe. Okay, hold on. You saw what people posting in the chat, so now you're alone. Listen carefully. So now, Moses believed that because of Adam, we are out of heaven, which means what you said to me, it was an absolute lie.
Good.
Because here we go, Moses, and your prophet reporting that, Moses argued with Adam, said to him, you are the one who got the people out of paradise by your sin. You said, and everybody heard you, Moses don't believe.
Then after that we will polish. Success.
And people laugh. Don't deny it. No, but you explained already. Well, explain the same thing for the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and now you want to explain more? So you said Moses did not believe that because of Adam we are out